everyone. I'm Edward Flanders Rob Ricketts, but you can call me Ed. I used to be married to Anna, and we had 3 kids. Now I'm married to Alice Campbell since January 2nd, 1948. I went to both Illinois State Normal University for only a year, then went to the University of Chicago where I studied and became a marine biologist. This led me to become best friends with John. We met through a mutual friend and we are basically inseparable since. Steinbeck loved me so much, he based 3 major characters in his books: Doc from Cannery Road, Doc Burton from In Dubious Battle, and Casey in Grapes of Wrath. We even traveled to the Gulf of California for a little over a month. He then wrote The Log from the Sea Cortez. Gosh, I miss him so much. I'll miss you forever, bud.
Hello, I'm Carol, Steinbeck's first wife. I met him while he was working at the Lake Tahoe fishing industry in 1928. We fell in love and got married by 1930. I was his inspiration to write Grapes of Wrath, which is personally my favorite. During this time, we lived in a small cottage in Pacific Grove, California, which was owned by John's dad. John accomplished many of his life's works during our time we were married. I remember him writing Tortilla Flat and Dubious Battle, Of Mice and Men, The Long Valley, and even Grapes of Wrath. There even was a movie made out of Grapes of Wrath, and he won so many awards. But he left me and moved to New York. I'm still kind of a little bitter about that. But I'll miss him just like everyone else.
I'm Gwendolyn Conger, Steinbeck's second wife. I was married to John from 1943 to 1948, so 5 years. During this time, John and I had 2 sons, Thomas and John. Before my marriage, I was a professional singer, but after I married, I quit. I was sick often and slept late. Our marriage began to fall apart quickly. John and I divorced in 1948, which is 4 years before he wrote East of Eden. Can y'all guess who Kathy was based off of? Me. She was based off of me. I admit I can get a little flirty with men, which is the reason we split up. John will be missed by many, and I must admit his writing is okay.
Hello, my name is Elaine Anderson Scott Steinbeck. I'm John's 3rd wife. I was born in Austin, Texas on August 14, 1914. I went to school at the University of Texas where I met my first husband, Zachary Scott. We were married in 1934, we had our daughter named Waverly in 1936, and got divorced in 1949. I met John in 1950 during a visit to California. A famous actress named Ava Gardner was going to a dinner party where Steinbeck was, but she couldn't make it, so a good friend, Ann Southern, and I went in her place. That's how we met, and John often toasts to her for bringing us together. Give me a minute. Thank you. Okay, I'm good. I'm sorry, I just miss him so much. We were together for 35 years, but we didn't have any children. His writing and his dedication to his job was the fruit of our love because I was his biggest supporter and always pushing for him to write more. I worked on his estate while he was writing, and it was the best time of my life. He was an amazing writer, an outstanding person, and the most caring and doting husband ever. He will be greatly missed, and I will never stop being his biggest fan or his strongest supporter.